Problems are showing you where the money is. Problems are showing you where the success is. Problems are showing you where the exceptionalism is. That's why they're so fantastic. When you play a video game and you start running into enemies, you're heading in the wrong direction. Enemies are problems to solve. That's how you know you're gonna win. When you're playing a video game and you have no enemies, you're not doing anything. When you run into enemies, you go, okay, I'm headed in the right direction. The end final boss is this way because there's enemies in my way. Problems are great. And the difference between you and everyone else is that you don't care if you can solve the problem. You're not sitting there going, I really want to win. So how quickly and cheaply can I fix this problem? You're not sitting there going, I really don't want to lose. So how quickly and cheaply can I solve this problem? No, you're sitting there going, finally a chance for me to do what I do best, to do what I love most. Finally, something I can try. Something I can focus my energy and effort on. Something worth my hard work. Something worth my toil. Something worth my labor. I want to try. And now I have a problem. And everyone else has run away from the problem because they don't love trying, but I do. So now when I fix the problem, I get the gold it is hiding. This is the exceptionalism. Forget winning. Forget losing. And love trying. And if you try all the time, you're gonna lose. But you're also gonna win. If you try every day, you're going to lose, but you're also going to win. Now, losing is demotivating to the normie. Losing demotivates the wagey and the brokey, but losing doesn't demotivate the man who loves trying. Because he's not in it to win and lose, he's in it to try. I dedicated all my time and I tried my very best to try and fix this problem. And guess what happened? What? Nothing. I lost. Did you make any money? Nope. So why'd you do it? Because it was fun to solve. And I learned things. And now I'm a better problem solver. I'm better at puzzles. I have new information. New code. I'm smarter now. And when I get to the next problem, I know things from before. I've learned my lesson. So I solved another problem even quicker than the first one. And what happened? Nothing. Lost again. So why did you do it? Because now I learned new things and I had a great time. I got to dedicate myself to a problem and I fixed it. Okay, and then what happened? Then I found another problem. It was really big. Okay, and I solved it. And then what happened? And then I became fucking rich for life. I built generational fucking wealth while you sit at home broke. That's what happened. Because I'm the kind of guy, I don't get demotivated by a loss. I don't care. I will fight you again today. I don't care.
What is life? What the fuck is your life? Are you happy with it? And if so, is just the intake and outtake of breath that makes you put a smile on your face? That's something your fucking mother gave you. You haven't earned that. What have you done with your life to make it something else besides the normality of everybody else? The intake and the outtake of what you call life is nothing more than time. And unless done something with, it's forgotten about. There's no footprint of your existence left for anyone else to follow. Life is time. And a life that's remembered, where a footprint is followed behind in footsteps of inspiration and motivation, is when time is met with opportunity and action. They collide to be a life of remembrance. The problem is, most people don't have a plan. And without a plan of your own life, you become the plan of someone else's life. You're not running the day. The day's running you. The differential between those people is belief. One person with belief overrides 100 people with just intent. Intent is thought process, thinking, wargaming it, never putting a foot forward, never putting their face or their name to the fire. Belief is going after and figuring it out along the way. This workout is going to bring that belief back in your life. It's a back workout. And after this workout, not only will you have a stronger back, you have belief and confidence put into action. Life. No longer is your life filled with stop signs and yield signs and halts and this shit and fucking unauthorized motherfucking fines. Life begins now. If it doesn't begin now, your life is fucking over.
What the hell were you all waiting for to start attacking life? Waiting for the fucking stars to align? Back when I was growing up, the song came out. All I need is a miracle. Well, guess what? That miracle ain't coming. There is no perfect time to start. You gotta start now with changing your life. We're all being tested in life. And guess what? This is one test you can't cheat on. We all have our own test. Some of us are obese. Some of us are depressed. Some of us are insecure. In the military, we had this big old rucksack on the back. Had batteries, water, extra gear. Your extra gear is the shit you're dealing with in life. And the only way to overcome it is for you and you alone to face it. You have to do your best work when you're least motivated. So those days you don't want to do it, guess what you gotta do? You gotta suck it the fuck up and do it. Stay hard.
The minute you become aware that you aren't living and you aren't becoming and you aren't creating who you want to be and what you want to do, and you do nothing about it, that is the first day of the rest of your life of a miserable, bitter, unfulfilling, frustrating hell that you will try to escape or convince yourself that you should be this other way. So like the minute that you become aware of this, you have to go, dude. You have to go because now you could see shit you couldn't see. So for me, there's been a couple different moments. I could tell you the most pivotal moment for me. When I grew up, I always wanted to be successful. I didn't want to depend on anybody. I knew inherently, I felt it my whole life, that I was supposed to do something different. I could feel it, even when I was a little kid. When I got to be 36 years old, I was already worth, 9 figures. I had built what most people would say, like we talked about earlier, I had a 1.
You did pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, right. Except I was looking in the mirror and I was 350 pounds. And I realized that if I did not change who I was, the best thing that I would have ever achieved in my life was making a few dollars. And I was 36 years old. And I started seeing myself, okay, well, where am I going to be at 46? Well, I'm going to be 450 pounds? And then I was like, well, where am I going to be at 50? And then I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm going to be dead.
Yeah, those people don't last long.
Right.
No.
So for me, I realized that. And then I also realized that it wasn't fair to all the people that had helped me, believed in me, who had bet on me with their careers, that this was just about me. And I knew that I had to fix my shit. I knew I had to transform and become the best I could because, dude, I was honest with myself. I knew that I wasn't good. I'm not good enough to compete. I'm not good enough to compete. That's what you guys got to understand. I'm not good enough to compete unless I'm the best that I can be. There's other people that are smarter than me. There's other people that are more gifted than me. There's other people that have better relationships than me. There's all these things. I'm aware of this, okay? But the one thing that I can control is how fucking hard I go and how well I control the things that are within my control. And I am willing to bet that there are very few people on this motherfucking planet that are more in control of those things than I am. And that's when I say, like, hey, you might be beating me today, but this is temporary. You should enjoy it today because eventually I'm going to pass you because I understand who I am now. And I understand that I can control all of the controllables in my life